So the big question is this: do extroverts and introverts perceive love differently? Let's discuss that thought today. My name is Joan, Nwosu, and welcome to the Second Chances Podcast, a love journey in black and white. LOVE, a four-letter word that carries endless meanings and interpretations. Today, I was scrolling on the streets of Facebook, and I saw a post that suggested that our personality types, specifically referring to extroverts and introverts, shape our understanding and experience and expectations of love. I had never thought of it this way before. So for me, that was very intriguing. So it goes on to say that for extroverts, love means never having to do anything alone. Check. So it's a life that's literally shared. Like in every sense of the word, your life is shared with somebody else. Check. So for introverts, it suggests that love is more about being understood and appreciated, where there is a connection that goes beyond the surface and goes all the way into the depth of who we truly are. Sounds magical. Okay, let's start with the definition of extroverts' love. So this is a life where it's complete partnership in every adventure, because as extroverts, we love adventure, whether it's big or small, we just want to be out there. This goes as far as even things like grocery shopping, social gatherings, vacationing. It's all about constantly and consistently having this person by your side, sharing all the joys, the highs and lows of every moment in life. So this type of love is a love that's lived out loud. It's a visible partnership. It's out there. It's vibrant. It's active, right? I'm an extrovert, and trust me, this resonates with me 1000%. It's let's flip it to the other side, where for an introvert, it's a little bit different. So here we have a love that it's more on the quieter side of things. It has more of an introspective tone. It's about deep, meaningful connections, about understanding, acceptance, appreciation, validation, support, which are all great things. So for extroverts, love is in the silent moments, right? In the unspoken understanding, right? In the appreciation of the depth of the words that are being communicated to each other. It's not a love that needs to be too busy. It doesn't have to be out there. It doesn't have to be together all the time. It's not about adventure and activities. It's a really, really deep feeling within, having that deep presence of being in each other's lives. Wow. Does that sound like you? And again, it doesn't mean that I don't resonate with the introvert's version of love, but I'm an extrovert. And so for me, I'd never heard these two definitions before, but if I'm being honest, the extrovert part really resonated with me. And I cannot speak for introverts, but I did ask one of my introverted friends, and she was like, yep, absolutely. So there's got to be something that's said for these definitions. So this difference in how we perceive or how we describe love, it raises a lot of intriguing questions for me in terms of compatibility, in terms of understanding each other, in terms of communicating, in terms of compromise. Can an extrovert and an introvert find a common language of love? I would go with absolutely. Not without its challenges, but it is definitely possible if you understand each other and you have an appreciation for the differences in personality types, right? So it's about embracing and celebrating these differences, finding that balance, and creating your own shared definition of love that respects what both partners need, right? So everybody is coming to the middle and giving space to the other person to express or to receive love how they perceive it. Again, I've dated introverts in the past. unsuccessfully, I might say. But in retrospect, I would say I did not have the level of awareness that I have today. So those introverted traits caused a lot of friction between us, and I just didn't know how to manage it, because sometimes it's so easy, especially when it comes to personality types, it's so easy to only see things through your own lens and not be able to put yourself in the other person's shoes. So it causes why can't you be more like this? Why can't you do it? Why don't you want to go out? Why do you want to be by yourself? Why don't you want to talk to me? Why? All of those questions led to a lot of disruption in my previous relationships. But today, if I was with an introvert, I think it'll be a little bit different, because now I have a better understanding, and I've been studying this for a while now, so I kind of know how to navigate relationships a little bit better. So whether you're a self-proclaimed extrovert who loves company, or you're an introvert who cherishes understanding and just likes to be in your own quiet zone and have that deeper connection, the beauty of love lies in diversity, right? Being able to experience life through another person, being able to see and do things that don't come naturally to you. It's about finding somebody who complements you, who challenges you, who brings out a side of you that you didn't even know existed, who makes you feel safe enough to want to try things that the other personality types enjoy doing, right? But who innately still understands how you want to be loved, how you choose to be loved, and gives you that as well. So it's a two-way street. Both parties have to be willing to put in the work to understand each other for it to be a successful relationship. So as we wrap up today, I want you to reflect on your own definition of love, especially if you're an introvert or an extrovert. How does your personality shape your view of love? Have you ever thought about it from an introvert extrovert point of view? And if this is so, if you're leaning more on what the extrovert's definition is or what the introvert's definition is, how can you communicate this to a potential partner to be able to build a solid foundation of a relationship, right? Showing your understanding, your acceptance, and your willingness to put in the work to make it work. Because these, especially for extreme extroverts and introverts, it can be quite challenging. So I want you to remember that love is not a one-size-fits-all. No, it's not. It's a unique combination of your personality, your experiences, your desires, your openness to love. You know what you want to give, what you want, what you desire as a beautiful relationship. It is really, really up to you to decide what it is that you truly want and be willing to do the work that you need to do. So let me know. I really want to know if you're an introvert or an extrovert, and which one of these really resonates with you, or if it's all just BS. You can be like, no, I disagree. It doesn't work. No, it's not true. But let me know. Let me know in the comments what your personality type is and which of these definitions resonate with you. Well, thank you for listening to today's episode on the Second Chances podcast, A Love Journey in Black and White. Remember, no matter what, never give up on love. Till next time, sending you love and light.